Yeah, hi. Yeah, welcome
Hi.
to IBM. We are excited to have
Sure.
you here and we'd love to know about your experience with IMBM Institute. Could you start by introducing yourself?
Sure. My name is Padmanabhan Anand Kumar. I also go by Anand Kumar Padmanabhan. I've got about 20 years experience working in the life sciences space. Started my career working in Chicago and worked my way through different parts of the United States, then transferred to India. At that time to set up an India business. And my academic background is I have a bachelor's in electronics engineering and then a master's in industrial engineering and MBA.
Yeah.
And of course, I chose to do the DBA program as well. So that's my background.
Oh, that's great. That sounds very great. Like pursuing a DBA is a big decision. Like what motivated you to take this step?
Yeah, so DBA was always something I had in my mind. When I finished my master's in the US, at that time, my advisor offered me to pursue a PhD there. And due to various circumstances, I couldn't. Right? So I chose to um, explore a few opportunities. This was post-COVID, right? I chose to explore and see if there are any opportunities to do a PhD for working professionals, because I thought one was the learning part, the research aspects of things. The second was also in terms of being able to acquire a new qualification. So that's what was.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's really great. So like how the flexibility of this program help you to manage your work and career life both?
I think it was great. So the good thing was, the classes were primarily after 9 p.m., so it was good, and it was very religiously done. I mean, I have to appreciate the dedication of the IIBM folks because without a gap, classes used to run. So, which was kind of amazing in that sense, right? And the
Yeah.
second thing was the teachers were also quite flexible, if you will. You had video recordings, so if you had to travel on your work or do something, so you could always go through the recordings and reach out and things like that. And more than one faculty was very, very helpful. I mean, quite a few were very helpful in this. So.
Yeah, that's nice. So, like, did this program offer you any kind of research opportunities or case studies that help you in your professional growth, like helping somewhere?
Yeah, bang on. Yeah, in fact, one of the other things which I was pleasantly surprised with the DVA program was there were case studies being discussed, in classes. And I also really loved the way faculty would take a case study and dissect it and explain it and go through that and say, hey, this is what is happening in the industry. Maybe this could be a research area, things like that. So I really loved that aspect.
Great, great, great. How was the faculty support here? Like, did you find it was a great mentorship or like anything help with the research, everything?
Yes, faculty support was really good, as I mentioned. Right? So there were a few faculty who reached out to me personally as well and said, any problems, please reach out. We'll be glad to help you. The IIBM counselors were also very helpful. And also, when I started my research work, I think my thesis advisor, he said, why don't you come? Let's meet up. Let's discuss. So I went, met up with him, had a conversation, spoke about the research topic. We went through a detailed discussion on why not, and things like that. And
Hmm.
then we chose it. And as I was going through even the research process, there was some points where I was stuck, in terms of being able to collect a certain number of survey data points, and that's where the research advisor and faculty also helped me. They said, no, you can do this, you can do that, things like that. So, very, very helpful in that sense. It was purely a collaborative effort, if you will. So I
Oh,
really like that.
thanks a lot. So, like, what advice would you love to give to the current DBA student who are looking to pursue this course or like any kind with the professional responsibilities and all?
I think it's a fantastic way to explore two things. One is, the ability to pursue a degree while not impacting too much of your work schedule, right? Because as I said, classes start only at 9 p.m. So pretty much you're done with your work, you're at home, so you can partake in the learning opportunity. That's one way. The second option I also think is that the collaborative approach, right, where IIBM even offers you the opportunity to take exams online, right? So they give you case studies and questions and ask you. So the case study approach really works well even for working professionals because, it provides you that flexibility to take your time, answer the questions, but also make sure that you also learn before you answer
Hmm.
the question. So I think there are two aspects to it. One is the learning part, and the other one is the participatory part from the faculty. And I think my advice is if individuals are looking for a DBA program where they want that flexibility and the opportunity to collaborate and work on good research topics, publish papers. I ended up publishing a paper as well. Then I think this is a great program to look at, especially the EAS IAM program, which I kind of. So,
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for
no
giving
problem.
participating with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Take
you.
care.
Hope you have a great
Bye.
experience with us.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.